It's also, by the way, really nice that it's fully voiced, and I don't have to voice act like 90% of the dialogue anymore. And it was a
Part
lot of
1.
dialogue.
White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Wow, look at this. Okay, so that was the stuff that was on that
The
calendar
continent
thing.
of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal...
Well, we already got a world map and world building, so in this cutscene, it already has more world building than Fates. I'm just laying that on the table.
Called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
And Delgard really is just like very serious. I don't know. I get
There
like
it is.
arrogant,
Very
prideful
remarkable.
vibes. I don't know. Okay, well, they went there.
Ray is here.
You guys got a history there?
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
So yeah, Alan, so here's the thing with, like,
It's been
Fates,
years
like,
since I've last
because I
seen
remember I
her
talked to you about it. I think you said that was,
Forced
like,
to see her now.
okay. Anyway, so yeah, that was, like, one of the first Fire Emblems he played. And, like, it's mostly the story I complain about. Like, I think the gameplay is okay for the most part. It's just not like the old ones. This one's kind of, like, harkening back to the old ones a little bit more. In some ways. We're about to get into the part that's different. Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
I'll go with that.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Setek. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right, hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, Was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Might as well answer.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
I mean, it's kind of weird because this is like the first silent protagonist in this series. I don't know. It's just it's the flow of these cutscenes is just naturally a little weirder now because we're viewing it from like a first person, despite the camera being third person. But it's interesting, I guess.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? I guess I could voice. Why not? As a mercenary or as a servant? I'm gonna go mercenary.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
Well, no, here's the thing, Raja. Aside from dialogue choices, our main character doesn't talk at all this time. He just... I don't know. From what I've seen, it's probably a little bit like Persona's main characters.
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Oh boy.
No, I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Yeah, just leave me alone with that.
Watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and a variable. It's nice to meet you.
Okay, got it. I'll go with that one.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess. who is in line.
I think like right now it's just because like I'm hearing a lot of information they already like dumped on me from like the other things.
From the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Okay.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Well,
Have you
okay.
no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Great
I would remind
Fire.
you that Flame is now here with us as well. Beg of you,
See ya, Alan.
please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church,
I want to make sure.
especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Okay. Flane is now with us as well. Okay. Okay. So there's a suspicious individual.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation.
Hmm.
Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Well, that's interesting. Okay. So something's going on here. And she's definitely got, like, some ulterior motive for making me a teacher. I just don't know what. But is she a good guy or a bad guy? That's the real question. I guess we'll see. She looks kind of similar to that one person from the, that first cutscene. I don't know if that's, like, intentional or anything. Probably is. Well, I guess they said that she's, like... I don't know, I probably missed a detail in the exposition there. It was a lot. Well, that's gonna be my squad. So yeah, actually, whenever my friend Snivy goes to stream, he's gonna be doing a different house from me, so you guys can check his out whenever he does his. This is honestly like the most... Oh boy. This is honestly the most like 2D cutscenes I've actually seen from like Fire Emblem, because I know like Path of Radiance set a precedence for a while where they had those like really pretty 3D animation scenes. So it's different. Okay, now I think that's 3D. It's interesting. They got like a mix, but they don't like jar too much. Like, Well, okay. Here we go.
Of course.
Okay. Hello.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start,
Yes.
please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of
Speak to
you?
the 3 house leaders, get information about the students, and then can be found in the reception hall on the first floor throughout the Officers Academy. Okay. I get 500G for that. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so how do I access that? Okay. So no matter what... Oh, so that just zooms the heck in now. Okay. Ah. So let's bring up that menu. Got it.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable.
This guy really
now,
doesn't
you
trust
should make
me.
the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
He definitely also looks related to her, that's for sure. So he's probably like, maybe her brother or something? I don't know. Okay, well, either way. Let's see. Okay, so I can toggle the map size with the trigger. Oh. Okay. Minimap in the upper right corner shows your current... Yeah, okay. Ooh. Oh boy, this is big. Okay. Can I talk to you? No. Okay. Well, there's the girl herself. Oh boy. Ash is totally the best unpretentious. Lynn Hart always seems laid back. That name is really similar to... There's a guy from Fire Emblem 5, I think. I haven't actually played through that one. I think his name is like Reinhardt or something. People hate him for some reason. I'll find out one day, I guess. Casper in a fight. Bernadetta is always in her room. Okay. I like the little banter that goes on between them. Hello, Adelgard.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresbalg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if
I
you'll
wonder
be
how many
tasked with
times
leading
they've
the
messed
Black
up their
Eagles.
names in voice
I
recordings.
hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure. Hubert?
Is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Okay. So they're just gonna give me rundowns of all of their
For
housemates.
some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Dugaya, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Okay. So this is that
He's
Linhard.
remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, Nana. If he had any
Big
work
mood.
ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
Okay. Let's see, Casper.
He's the second son of Count Burgles. He has no inheritance.
Look at
from
this
his
little
future, which is
squirt.
perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up
reminds
on
me
the
of someone.
Be sure to keep a close eye on him.
I don't know why, but he reminds me of some character from something.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Okay.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire.
Ah,
I'm
so
not
like the other
entirely
person.
sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Okay. Heard a lot of people really loving Petra. I'll say that much.
Yes.
How to get Dimitri to be your friend? Alright. Step 1. You walk up to him and you talk to him. I don't know. Maybe throw out a few compliments. Don't be creepy though. There we go. That's my advice. Anyway.
Yes.
So let's head over here. I think I spotted your boy. Okay. Ah, yes. There's Claude.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Sure. Alright, let's hear about you. I didn't actually even ask about Adele.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well.
Come
but
on.
what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other, little by little.
Okay, I see what you mean by zealous vibes. Oh my god. Okay.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Okay.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
I mean, hey, you know, he's passionate about something.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Yeah.
Lysithia is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me,
Of course you do.
purpose. You have to make your own fun experience, you know?
Of course you do. Same.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Oh, she's probably got some dark cred going on there.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I
I
guess.
saw that on Twitter. It's so goddamn savage. It's so goddamn savage. Also, I get Sarah vibes from her. I haven't even heard her talk yet, but I'm getting Sarah vibes. I hope she's basically just like Sarah.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Scythia, and it's okay. Man, look at all these hints. Ah, I found Dimitri.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaythid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating...
This guy seems like a really nice dude.
Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
I don't know. Let's see.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
Oh, I relate to
I'm
that.
afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Okay. So yeah, you got
Hello.
some dark stuff going on.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Okay.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar.
Dude, this guy looks like
But I
freaking
hear he
Robin.
was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Dude, this guy's like the freaking opposite. Like he has kind of that Draco Malfoy hair going on a little bit, but his personality could not be farther from the guy, which is so funny.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak.
Ah, sane.
Pardon my
Got it.
bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented
good old
student
Sane.
who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Oh dear. Oh, I just realized she has Rally. Well, I should be paying attention to the skills, too. Well, I mean, I know what I chose anyway, but...
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Okay. Again, it's not a bad selection. They
I
all seem like chill
appreciate your
people.
effort.
Okay. There we go. Continue exploring. I want to talk to more of the people that are around. Ah, I see.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadette, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house.
Yep,
Are you going
he's the
to
one
join
that's
our
proud.
class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with
That sound is accurate from that first interaction.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around?
Whoop.
Well, oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera.
Okay. Oh,
Is it
this is a
true that
nice
you
crowd.
saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Jeez, Leonard. How'd you get into the academy with those numbers?
Linhard, bye. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, that would be awkward. He does that to you, then you just go into his class. It's like, hey, teach.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard.
Dude.
I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks.
You are so creepy.
This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Well, okay. Alright, it's a nice group.
Hey!
For what it... I mean, it's... I mean, okay. There's creepy dude, and then there's guy that... Freaking Linhard. Okay, is this the Yellow Deers? Yeah, okay. Let's find out. Is she Sarah?
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne von Edmund.
Oh, so she does talk.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Okay, so she's definitely not as, like, eccentric as Sarah. Sarah is, still special. Okay.
Guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli.
I love his freaking shirt. He can't even, like...
I'm sure he's told you about me.
It's like the largest shirt they probably got.
Who are you again?
Okay, well.
Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude. Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Well, alright. Okay.
What do you think?
Let's see. Where is... frickin' Dimitri's? It's probably somewhere around here. Let me head here. I can't go past here. I see you, game. Alright, picking up what you're throwing down. You don't want me going there. Alright, I get it. I get it. Oh, did I walk past it? Okay.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. Hey there. Are you I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Okay.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Dang. You know, I'll be real. It's probably gonna be the next house I go for. Is this one? I don't know. I'm liking this batch a lot. It's really... they're just nice dudes.
And who's this?
Oh.
You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Okay. Everyone is just so nice. Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't met those, like, bully dudes, but then again, they gotta advertise the houses to us.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go talk to Claude one more time. I just want to see what skills we have. Also, yes, there are cats. Can I do things with the cats? Oh my gosh, it's laying there. That's adorable. Hold up. Kitty. Kitty. Can I? Nope. Okay. Alright, I just stepped through it. Got it. Alright.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly.
I mean, we're gonna be a teacher. I'm just saying... that doesn't
I'm
mean they
from the
wouldn't
ruling
exist.
house of the Lest. I'm guessing you have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more?
Yeah. Let's see. So what's your personal skill? Don't step on
Your
the
interest, have I?
Okay.
As luck would have it. I'm pretty
So
curious about
yeah,
you
okay.
as
So
well.
he has
What's life without a bit
a
of
high
mystery?
experience gain
Let's just spend the next year or so
compared to
learning
some
about each other
people.
little by little.
Okay. And Lawrence. Hey, Ash! Welcome. So this guy deals 2 extra damage while in formation with a battalion. Okay. Raphael does chance to recover up to 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. That's pretty good. If I power up that luck stat, like, whew! Ooh, if I look defense and that, unstoppable. Well, maybe not, but hey. Mages could be a problem.
Second son of a merchant, if you ask.
Hit plus 20. Okay. Lysithia.
But watch out.
She has frickin'... Okay, so she gets double experience. That's pretty good. 20% max HP at the start of each turn when adjacent to a cavalry or flying ally? I mean, sure.
Hilda, if you look up.
And adjacent male allies deal 3 extra damage during combat. Okay. And if male adjacent unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage. Better. Okay. Awesome. Alright. Well, let's get all of this.
What do you think? The Golden Deer House is for students of the Lester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's
Okay, I think I get the gist. Alright. Because those guys are probably all just going to talk about adjacent, whatever.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. I am the pro wonder. I hope you've had a chance to meet Edward.
Okay,
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Okay. Well, she did not hesitate at all to frickin' advertise herself, I'll say that much. Okay. Well, either way. Let's see. So what is over... Oh, they won't let me go that way. I can't go past there? Got it. So it's probably back this way? I don't know. Okay, it's a pretty big area and we can't even like go to most of it yet.
Pardon me.
Which is crazy. Hello?
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As
Yes?
for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
You sound like you're having a fun time. I might have the door wrong.
Okay? Yes.
Isn't it that one? Okay. That's weird positioning. Okay, whatever. Yep. So now we're gonna go and talk to Rhea.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose
Oh.
it is time for you to take
Someone
charge
joined the
of one
dojo?
of our 3 houses of students.
Hey,
I must
Ender,
admit that I am
welcome.
personally against
Thank you for
entrusting someone
following.
as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Alright. Well, here we go, guys. Golden Deer.
Chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Yep.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue,
Okay.
care, and and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy!
Who are you?
So
You look really
pleased to
young.
meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Well,
Let
okay.
us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered,
Claude,
really.
back off, dude.
Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
Oh. Man, that's such a choice.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I've packed on more muscle than you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have as well.
Our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Saros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Gerald, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Saros and a peerless mercenary. It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Gerald deserves nothing.
Dang, we just got dunked on.
Well, after
It
working
doesn't
as a
matter what you
mercenary
think.
alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea.
Look at
Don't
that
you
commentary.
agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
I think she was asleep.
Well, we can find out for ourselves
Okay.
in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage.
That's for
I
everyone,
propose
yeah.
a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. There's no meat involved. It's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.